Everything I said I was gonna do last year, I actually did. I was gonna make a short film. I was gonna get into a film festival. I won a prize in the film festival. I was gonna release an album. I was gonna get into a relationship. Even the things I said that I wanted that I didn't really actually need, I got. And the more I thought about all these things that I was able to achieve last year, the common denominator was that I really believed that I was going to do them. And I said I am going to do these things. And I think that just goes to show how powerful words can be. There's a certain level of confidence that comes with knowing that you can accomplish something and truly believing that thing and just putting it out into existence, putting it out there in a way, manifesting that you can achieve this thing. Something about it's really powerful. I never set New Year's resolutions for myself. It's always goals and things that I want to accomplish, or maybe it's a theme for a year. And I think that's more powerful rather than saying I'm going to change something about myself. It's something that I am going to do. I think it holds more weight. I think it's more meaningful. Yeah, we all change over time, but just knowing that you're going to get something done, saying that you're going to get something done, holding yourself accountable to getting something done. I've mentioned before that Threads is my favorite app right now because everything sucks. But I love that I can just post thoughts and post words. Sometimes I'll say, hey, I'm going to do this thing. And if you guys don't see me do this thing, yell at me in my replies, in my mentions. Have they done that? No, but it holds me accountable to an extent because I know I have a certain amount of people on there that actually look at the things that I post, and they're like, yeah, we want to see you do this thing. We're all filmmakers or something like that. We want to see you accomplish this thing. So you better do it. I remember a few years ago, I wrote a list of things that I wanted to accomplish for the year and put it up on my little chalkboard in my room. Did I accomplish all those things? No, but I got a good deal of them accomplished. And I don't always want to write things down, but just the act of putting something in front of me, putting the words in front of me, makes me want to actually accomplish them. I have lists in my phone of things that I want to do and accomplish, and I'll check them off as we go. And the same thing within my relationship. Every time I'm like, oh, we should go do this thing, I put it on the list of my phone, and once we accomplish that thing, I check it off. I mean, yeah, your words just hold so much weight, right? I mean, the Bible even says the power of life and death is in the tongue. I mean, that's pretty accurate. Like I said before, social media kind of sucks right now. I don't know what's going on with this TikTok nonsense, but that app's been off my phone for like a month. It has too many ads. Instagram has too many ads now too. I mean, like they have a whole suggested ads tab. It's just a lot, and I don't like it. I think my relationship with social media at this point is really, really bad. It doesn't make me feel good to be on those apps, right? Unless it's Threads, because Threads is different. I love Threads. Shout out my Threads, my friends, because it's more community driven, whereas everything else feels really curated, and I don't like that. It feels really void of connection. But also, people just have too much to say. We don't want to see your think pieces all the time. We have enough of that nonsense in our own minds. And the thing is, when people speak, nothing feels important anymore because people are constantly speaking. There's just overload of information, too much stimulation. And I know for me, in terms of being an artist and a creative person, I really want to only speak when I feel like I have something to say. Social media doesn't work that way. Social media wants you to always say something, or else, why are you important? Attention is the greatest currency right now in our world, in our lives. Netflix is literally trying to monopolize our attention with video games, shows, movies, and podcasts on their platform. Not to mention the nonsense of live events that they have. We don't always need to be on your platform. And obviously, they're not the only ones, but it's just really bad. I feel like the greatest artists say what they have to say when they have to say it, and then they go quiet for a little bit and go actually live and experience life. You can't really have things to say if you're not experiencing life. I found that the things I enjoy creating the most and that had the best end result were a result of me living and experiencing life, because I wouldn't have had that to say if I didn't live my life. Kendrick Lamar drops an album every 2 or 3 years, then dips and doesn't say a word, and it comes back and drops heat. Some of your favorite directors don't do they don't even have social media. They don't say a word, and then they come back and drop classic after classic. Is Severance going to take another 65 years to come back with another season? Yes, but it's going to be fire when it comes back. It's okay to not always be grabbing someone's attention, because frankly, you don't always want attention. So just like lowering your levels of stimulation is great. And that's kind of where I'm at right now in life too. I've been wanting to read more. And it just so happens that it comes on the heels of Kai Cenat trying to read more and like better his life. And I don't want to feel like I'm biting, because I'm not. I've been wanting to read more because I can feel my brain slowly turning to mush, because I'm just constantly being stimulated by stuff online. I spent a whole day trying to remember a phrase. Once I remember what it was really simple too. I was really mad at myself because it shouldn't have taken me that long to remember. And I realized I need to just feed my brain with words so that I don't forget any more words. And I have ADHD, so reading is hard for me. I've tried. Sometimes I get on this thing of I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read books, and then I stop reading books because it's really hard for me to focus because my ADHD makes it just. I don't have the hyperactive ADHD. I have the attention deficit side of ADHD. Okay, but I'm wanting to read more, and I had to find things that work for me in terms of reading more. So I looked and I found that I might be more interested in literary fiction because I find character-driven stories, dramas, whatever, really interesting as opposed to just these big concepts and these big world building things. They're cool and they can be cool as long as they have that really deep character aspect. I settled on Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Were Watching God, so I started reading that. Am I that far in it? No, I'm about 2 chapters in. But you know what? That's progress, and I'm reading it. So shut up. But I feel like it's gonna help my brain not feel so mushy and I can remember things again. And I feel like it'll also help me be a better storyteller when it comes to filmmaking, just writing in general. Just to recap, social media sucks and I'm reading books. You know, it's funny, I've kind of been texting people like on my phone, like actually on this device, like the text messages thing. I love it way more than texting on social media. But I enjoy texting on my phone, like actually texting, because I don't feel like I'm overstepping. Like I don't feel the need to go swipe to the reels or to just my timeline and just do that. I can send my message and then put my phone the heck back down and then wait for it to buzz again and then pick it up and see, oh, they texted me, and then I can put my phone back down again after I respond. It's a great process. And on social media, I don't get that because I have to scroll when I'm on there because they want my attention. So they can sell my data. So they can curate things to me with their propaganda. So yeah, that's really just the space that I'm in. I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish this year. I'm going to make another short film this year. I'm going to submit that to some film festivals. I'm going to get in those film festivals. I submitted a video to a contest that's going to win me some money. I'm starting a production company this year, and I'm going to make some films with that production company in general. Gonna save up some money, gonna get a new car. I told myself I was gonna go to the gym at least 2 to 3 times a week this year as well, and it's been good so far. It's just there's a lot of snow, and I don't feel like leaving the house in the snow. That's not really my fault. This is a pass. I'm exempt this time, you know? Don't look at me like that. You know you don't want to go outside either. You know how cold it is. But also, I'm going to make more videos this year for sure. I'm figuring out how to have a creative outlet that doesn't require all of my energy all the time just to be constantly doing stuff. And I also have always loved a chiller kind of video like this, watching it or just making it, just talking or hearing someone's perspective. Because like I said before in a previous video, perspective is really interesting to me. And a lot of people don't have it. A lot of people just copy everything that everyone else does, and it's boring. I want to hear their words because their words are powerful. That was a great line. Oh my goodness.